Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Another look here at Cardano. This is absolutely impressive. Nice, strong third wave up here for Cardano. That is an important area of interest. Keep in mind we could see a pullback to somewhere as low as this 0.38 cents, right around 38 cents, before the next leg up to that point of control here, the most recent point of control. But the good news is this upper level liquidation has been, majority of it has been swept. In fact, so jump right in here and recognize that we got a little more liquidation, somewhere in the range of 200 or 300 million at about 45 cents or lower. Okay, so I still feel like 45 cents is more likely to be swept first before the price pulls back. But a lot of it hinges on Bitcoin too. If Bitcoin wants to pull back hard or slow, Bitcoin can kind of stay in its range, honestly. I think more altcoins are going to continue to surge. So awesome stuff there. Congrats to our community members for some healthy profits from our premium group. Good 55.5% in 11 hours and 39 minutes from Bitcoin. We switched from a short to a long at 60K. And we also have a CASPA long too from a couple days ago, or a few days ago rather. Good stuff there. Also keep in mind we're providing some trade alerts here. Some really super important, relevant stuff on our Discord, so be sure to join us over there. Absolutely, there's a free group down below. We're going to have new options as well for future members. I'll explain more when that happens here soon. Just working with my web guys to get some extremely beneficial stuff coming here your way. So let's take a quick look at potential retracement here. If the price were to pull back, where would it come down to? The 0.5 fib level is a very common every retracement. So we could see it anywhere as low as 38 to 39 cents if the price retraces. The reason I only say that, I want to preface this as a worst case scenario for you, is the fact that Bitcoin is due for a correction. If it does pull back to fulfill its head and shoulders pattern, we could see 58.5 to 60K again from Bitcoin. Granted, that would strike a lot of fear into the hearts of others and traders, and we could see the price pull back a lot harder. But generally speaking, when it comes to Cardano, we're looking at 0.5 to 0.382 as just that natural area of retracement. Keep in mind, we also want to recognize the more recent high is likely going to be the new low. So we may not see a price point that low, and it might be consideration to enter in the 42-cent range, okay, which we're getting close to. So again, a lot of little things kind of exist, but let's look at the chart, see what it tells us, and go from there. And once more, I just want you to be mindful that 95% of trading is not trading, okay? We're looking for reasons not to take a trade here and ensuring that we survive the market. That's the whole key and concept. And congrats again to our community members, or just more so, thank you to my members who are sticking around through the good and the bad. Again, I mainly say thank you because it's actually a thank you to you, and it shows the testament of not bailing when things get rough. Because again, trading is like that. You got to learn from your mistakes and work your way through them. Regardless, I still make mistakes plenty, don't get me wrong, definitely not perfect, but we do have a pretty decent success rate, and we're going to make sure that continues when looking at this time frame. So daily time frame, we want to recognize a couple of things. We're under the 200-day SMA. That's kind of been looming for a while. We're not going to hit that anytime soon, but generally speaking, that's a point of resistance for us. We can kind of see that averaging itself out at that 50-cent mark. 50 cents has notoriously been a strong resistance level for this coin. So we want to be mindful that when the price comes to that level later. Stochastic swinging down right now, letting us know that this overextension is likely coming to an end. We've been in 8 days of continuation of the upside without retracement. More than likely, we're going to see, I would say, 38 to 40 cents as a rough estimate gets swept here soon. And when I say swept, it's not like it's a massive amount of liquidation. There's really not a lot down there. I mean, there is a little bit between 38 and 40, but generally speaking, I don't think we're going to see just a monumental sell-off. It all depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can hold this level, I think Cardano is going to keep going higher. I just got to throw that caveat out there and let you know. When we're looking, though, we are truly bullish here. We're over 50 on the RSI. Even though Stochastic's pulling back, our money flow is there to reiterate and reaffirm the fact that this coin is here to stay. Okay, when you have a lot of money flowing into a coin, it's going to be able to sustain this price action. Just keep in mind, we got a tremendous amount of volume above us at about 46 cents even. That will absolutely be a resistance level for us. But if we look at liquidation, there's not a lot past that. So it would make sense for the price to wick up to 45 and pull back. Having said all that, 4-hour time frame, let's quickly note that we are now back under 70 in the RSI. You should have secured some profits by now. It's just kind of a common characteristic. When you take a long position, you always want to secure profits when the RSI comes back down under 70, not when it first crosses. Let me give you an example. If you take a look, when the RSI came up over 70, it was right here, okay? When it came back down, it was right here. So let's compare that with the price. This is when the RSI comes above 70, and this is when the RSI comes below 70. You're more likely to find a lot more profit waiting for the RSI to cool back down instead of trying to get out as soon as you hit that overextension. I know it seems crazy and weird, but once you break through that resistance, great things happen. And we saw that happen over the weekend at that 40-cent mark. This is exactly the same exact time, or very, very close to the time in which former President Donald Trump had an assassination attempt. Anyways, conversation for another day. We're not here for those fundamentals, but they make a difference. They absolutely shot the price action in a different direction because now we have hope in the market of not having, Alzheimer's and dementia in their candidacy, but more so, somebody that can do something good for Bitcoin. Again, there's probably that too, but that's a conversation for another day. 4-hour time frame is truly bullish. We're above all moving averages. Everything looks good. Stochastic looks like it wants to swing up here soon. Even though we have a divergence there, it's kind of fizzling out. So more so, consideration for a long. Here's a contrary to that though. Keep this in mind. Hourly time frame, while we're still above the cloud, lagging spans intersecting with the price action, conversion lines together, it usually implies that you should have secured profits by now. We've already identified that on the 4-hour time frame with traditional RSI coming back under 70. So there's that. You would have had that a long time ago. And then ideally though, here in the perfect world, the price pulls back, we get in at a lower rate. But you got to keep in mind, it's not always perfect like that. You don't always get those opportunities. We're above the cloud, more likelihood of the price continuing higher, especially with us testing this more recent point of control. Again, most coins are exuding the same behavior here, where they are looking like they want to bull pen it out. Okay. Now again, if you're not familiar with my education section here in our Discord, bull pennants rather, it's not a flag, that's a pennant, carries the lowest success rate, okay, roughly 55% for a breakout to the upside. So again, other contributing factors here increase those odds of success, but don't trade solely on patterns. It's not a good call, but we are more likely to see the price increase than decrease here. So I'll post this playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. If you are in our Discord, of course, right now, you'll know that we have new features, such as trade alerts, kind of giving you my insight on entry levels that I want to take on my coins. This will be available on our website here soon for other folks if they want to consider joining and they don't really prefer to take the signals. But generally speaking, concept is to keep you abreast and keep you well informed. And I want to say thank you to my community members for, again, sticking through the thick and thin, and of course, give me some positive feedback and things that you want, because that's what we're here for. We're here for you and making sure that you get what you need out of this this journey, right? It's a big journey, and we're all doing it together, and we're a team. So it's awesome stuff. Thanks so much for joining me here, folks. I'll post our playout chart here on our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord shortly. They definitely look a little something like this. And I would also, recommend you check out BitUnix. Excellent exchange. Nice rewards for using my link to register. They've been phenomenal to us, so I just like to promote them because they've done great for our community. No KYC or VPN. Check them out, folks. Hope you have a good one. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll see you next one. Take care.